Yeah, so this was my fourth dialogue, and I guess the big aha for me is I thought that they would get less and less complex as we moved along, but I think the takeaway for me is that it's a very complex issue, that this is the beginning of a dialogue, and that though we've made a lot of progress, there's still a lot of work to be done to actually coming up with a plan. So I just think it's all the facets of it that are involved, and that it's just a system change transformation is just so complex, and I think that's what I took away from it. I guess the complexity of it from a citizen perspective, and understanding all of the different moving parts in that system that all have to kind of come together to actually get any kind of change and transformation. So I think we got the message loudly and clearly that citizens have to be at the table. There was consensus on that. That this process and this health human resource crisis and the system transformation, health system transformation, it has to occur to resolve that crisis. It needs to hear from the perspective of citizens, and that they need to be at the table, and that it needs to be done in a very systematic way so that the dialogue with the citizens is meaningful, and that they can actually contribute to the process by having a really good understanding of what's involved. So when we talk about change management, we need to communicate that trade-offs and wins and losses, and set people up to actually have a dialogue where it's not, I'd like to have this, and that, but I'm not willing to give up anything else. And I think that setting that up for citizens dialogues is very doable. It's just a matter of working together to create an environment where the perspectives of a diverse group of citizens and of can really be meaningful, and can just inform the whole process. So I think there's the buy-in, which I heard, which was great, but now it's really getting the process so that you're not just buying in, but you're actually setting the scene so that those voices are really informed about the whole issue, and especially about the system change. So lots to think about, and lots to look forward to.